Hello, Lady Keziah here. I want you to get to a place in life where nothing offends you anymore. You don't get overwhelmed, and no matter what, you keep marching on. Is this possible? Let's have another conversation. Hello, beautiful souls, one more time. Let's talk about power, not the kind that comes from status, followers, or material wealth, but the kind of power that lives deep inside a person who has mastered himself or herself. Nothing offends you is a state where you are not easily disturbed or upset by external actions or words of other people. It suggests a mindset that is unreactive and non judgmental, capable of seeing situations with a sense of detachment and acceptance. The kind of power that radiates from someone who no longer gets shaken by what people say, by what life throws, or by what didn't go according to plan. Because real strength is getting to the place where nothing offends you and I anymore, where we don't get overwhelmed, where no matter what comes, we can keep marching forward, calm, clear, and grounded. There comes a point in your journey, just like in my journey, where chaos no longer shakes you, where people's opinion no longer pierces you. You can only get to this place when you don't get overwhelmed. Overwhelmed wouldn't be a word you reckon with anymore. Where life's unpredictabilities or unpredictable waves no longer drown you in reaction because you've chosen stillness over struggle, clarity over confusion, and peace over performance. Who is this person I want to introduce you about? The person who is not easily hurt or angered by the actions of others. You can handle criticisms, insults, or disagreements without feeling personally attacked or offended. You maintain a calm and balanced emotional state, regardless of what is happening around you. You are unreactive. You don't get caught up in the negativity or drama of situations. You don't let people, the actions of people, dictate your emotional states. That you are so excited right now, and the next minute you are so much sad because of other people's reactions and their words. No, you live in a non-judgmental state. In this non-judgmental state, you are accepting of others' behavior, even when it seems offensive or hurtful. You can easily detach. You can love people to, how do we say it, to heaven and back, and can still close the door on them. Yeah. You can easily detach. You are accepting of others. You understand that their behavior speaks volumes of who they are. It has nothing to do with you. You can view situations from a more objective perspective rather than getting personally involved or emotionally invested. In essence, someone who nothing offends possesses a strong inner sense of self and peace, allowing them to navigate life with grace and grace. And you are the person I'm talking about. Get to a place in life where nothing overwhelms you anymore. That is the place we must aim for. A place of inner power, so rooted, so centered that nothing can pull you out of alignment. Not the insults, not the judgment, not the delay, the betrayal, or the unexpected. Is that even possible? You may ask, is that even possible? You don't get there by pretending things don't hurt you. No. You get there by learning that someone else's words don't define your worth. Someone else's actions do not define your worth and who you are. Offense thrives on ego, but peace comes when you know who you are so deeply, so solidly, that someone else's ignorance, opinion, or misunderstanding can't shake your identity. You know who you are. It is not that you become passive. It is that you become selectively responsive. You don't become passive. You become selectively responsive. You stop giving your energy to things that don't deserve your attention. Because when you stop being easily offended, you start being free. When you are no longer easily overwhelmed, life will come to you. Fast, loud, unexpected, and sometimes all at once. But getting to the place where you are no longer overwhelmed means building a foundation inside yourself that is calmer than the chaos around you. Regardless of the confusion around you, there is that inner peace and calmness that you have created. You don't drown because the water is deep. I hope this is something you already know. You drown when you allow the water to get inside you. Deep, right? Yes. So you learn to breathe. You learn to prioritize peace over panic. You learn that not every battle needs a reaction. Not every call needs an answer. And not every storm is yours to chase. When you keep marching on regardless, marching on no matter what, this is where resilience is born. You don't keep going because life is easy. You keep going because you have decided that your purpose is bigger than your pain. And at this level, nothing offends you anymore. Do you know why? Because you've learned that offense is a choice, and so is freedom. Offense and freedom is the same coin turned upside down. Why would you choose offense instead of choosing freedom? You don't take things personally because you understand this truth, which is what others project has more to do with them than it ever has to do with you. Mhm. You stop letting temporary words destroy your permanent peace. You stop offering your energy every trigger, every slight, and every moment that tries to test your emotional strength. You don't need to prove who you are. You embody who you are. You don't get overwhelmed. Not because life gets easier, but because you, my dear one, got wiser. You've learned to respond instead of react. You pause before you panic. You breathe before you speak. And you no longer let your emotions run the show. You let them inform you, not control you. You equally learned the art of picking your battles, of protecting your peace, and most of all, you've learned the power of presence. And no matter what, you march on with grace. Because life doesn't stop, and so neither will you. You've changed the way you move. You don't rush, you don't chase, you don't get stuck in what didn't go your way. You march on, not with anger or ego, but with grace. Because grace says, I don't need to match your chaos. I don't need to lose myself to prove myself. I carry peace, and that is my power. Finally, brothers and sisters, let's get to that place in life where we are not easily offended, where we are not overwhelmed by the storms, where our souls are anchored in truth, not tossed by the noise. Because real strength is quiet, real peace is unboarded, and real power is grace under pressure. So take your time, do your work, and grow your roots. And when life throws it west, march on anyway. You wake up every day and say, I may not control the world, but I control how I show up in it. You keep marching when it's uncomfortable. You keep marching when the applause stops. You keep marching when it's quiet because your discipline is louder than your doubts. Get into that place and see how easy life would be at ease for you. Get to the place in life where nothing offends you anymore. You are not overwhelmed, and no matter what, you keep marching on regardless. That is when the miracle begins to happen for you. Until I come your way again, watch another video from my channel and subscribe for it. In the comment section, let me know what resonated with you so other people can also learn from you. Until I come your way again, in my next video, watch this video from my channel. So much love and blessings.